morning, everyone. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your go-to morning news source only here at Daily Tribune. We're live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Tribune Now on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. I'm Chynna Basillaje, bringing you today's top stories. Let's kick things off with today's weather. With severe tropical storm Opong exiting the Philippine area of responsibility, warm easterly winds from the Pacific are now prevailing nationwide, Pag-asa reported. The shift means generally fair but humid weather with isolated rains and thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening. Metro Manila temperatures will range from 24 to 31 degrees Celsius, while highs may reach 34 in Lawag and 33 in Tuguegarao. Scattered rains are expected in Bicol, Central Luzon, and Calabarzon. Pag-asa is also monitoring a possible new cyclone this week. Stay tuned for further updates. For our headlines, for our traffic update, traffic slowed along major Quezon City roads after two separate accidents this morning. The MMDA reported a van and car collision at C5 Libis southbound around 9:02 a.m. occupying one lane. Just minutes after, at 9:14 a.m., another crash involving a van and motorcycle occurred along Katipunan Avenue southbound near Ateneo. Both incidents are causing congestions, and enforcers manage the situation on site. Motorists are advised to take alternate routes while clearing operations are underway. Now let's move on to today's headlines. Senator Panfilo Lacson revealed that almost all senators inserted at least 100 billion pesos worth of projects into the 2025 national budget, calling it the most corrupt in recent history. Lacson, chair of the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee, said the panel is consolidating documents and testimonies for a partial report on the flood control scandal. While insertions are not illegal, he warned massive amounts, some as high as 9 billion pesos, displace vital infrastructure and threaten economic planning. The death toll from the combined impact of the southwest monsoon and recent storms Mirasol, Nando, and Opong has climbed to 27, the NDRRMC reported Monday. 4 deaths are confirmed while 23 remain under validation. Over 3.4 million people were affected with more than 100,000 in evacuation centers. Damage reached 1.1 billion pesos in agriculture and nearly 980 million pesos in infrastructure. At least 16,911 houses and 1,370 classrooms were damaged while 53 localities declared a state of calamity. The Philippines has urged the United Nations Security Council to regulate military applications of artificial intelligence, warning of its potential misuse. At a high-level debate in New York, Foreign Affairs Secretary Maria Teresa Lazaro stressed that AI could spread propaganda, destabilize societies, and undermine democracy if left unchecked. She called for guiding principles grounded in international law and strong oversight in peacekeeping operations, saying AI must serve to protect and not to harm. Transparency among nations was also urged. The Department of Justice has criticized embattled contractor Sara Diskaya for flashing a K-pop finger heart gesture at reporters during her visit to the agency. Diskaya, linked to anomalous infrastructure projects, attended the continuation of her and her husband Curly's Witness Protection Program evaluation on September 17. DOJ spokesman Miko Clavano said her gesture and remarks, including joking about memes, showed insincerity and complacency. He urged persons of interest in the corruption scandal to behave with proper seriousness. Meanwhile, Senate President pro tempore Panfilo Lacson warned that surprise witness Orly Guteza may face perjury if his sworn affidavit in the flood control corruption probe was notarized with a falsified signature. Lacson said the issue of false notarization is secondary, stressing the focus should remain on exposing kickbacks in ghost and substandard projects. Guteza, who accused lawmakers of receiving multi-million peso cash deliveries, must back his claims with evidence. Both Representatives Zaldico and Martin Romualdez have denied the allegations. The Bureau of Internal Revenue has collected 2.8 billion pesos from taxes on digital services since implementation, surpassing initial expectations. BIR Collection Chief Glenn Alde said 371 digital service providers are now registered, exceeding the project 300. Business-to-customer transactions contributed 1.65 billion pesos, while 1.14 billion pesos came from business-to-business deals through VAT remittance. The tax covers e-marketplaces, streaming, cloud services, and ads excluding education and banking. The government targets 100 billion pesos in revenues from the Measure Republic Act 12023 by 2029. And for our sports update, Ateneo showcased its depth in a 75 to 58 win over Adamson in the UAAP Season 88 men's basketball tournament, with the Falcons limiting star guard Kaimani Ladi to just 14 points. The Blue Eagles leaned on contributions from Divine Adili, Jalem Lazo, and Ian Espinosa, who all scored in double figures. Coach Tab Baldwin praised the team's balanced attack, saying it makes opponents think twice about focusing on Ladi. Ateneo now holds a 3-0 record and faces LaSalle next. And actress Carla Abellana says she has no plans to enter politics, stressing her conscience and integrity would not allow it. Speaking on Fast Talk with Boy Abunda, Abellana admitted being tempted by the lavish lifestyle and wealth often linked to politics, but rejected the idea for the wrong reasons. Known for outspoken posts on accountability, she voiced outrage over alleged flood control kickbacks, urging punishment for those responsible. Dapat may managot, she said, calling for real accountability in government. And for today's horoscope, the Sagittarius moon today encourages bold moves and new experiences. Aries may find exciting opportunities through risk-taking, while Taurus and Virgo benefit from emotional depth and careful financial planning. Gemini and Aquarius are advised to network and collaborate, enhancing social connections. Cancer and Pisces may see career recognition, while Leo embraces travel and growth. Sagittarius energy boosts confidence, Scorpio focuses on routines, and Capricorn seeks introspection, while Libra emphasizes balance in partnerships. Check your luck, the universe might have a surprise in store. And on this day, on September 29, 1898, the Malolos Congress ratified the Act of the Declaration of the Philippine Independence at Baraswain Church in Bulacan. While independence had first been proclaimed by General Emilio Aguinaldo in Kawit, Cavite on June 12, that declaration was unilateral. The ratification by elected representatives gave the act national legitimacy, transforming it into the official will of the Filipino people. This milestone paved the way for the first Philippine Republic established under the Malolos Constitution in 1899. And that's all for now. Join us again at noon for more updates. I'm Chynna Basillaje, and this has been Tribune News on Q. Keep safe, dry, and warm, Katribu.